All right, so today we're going through kitchen goods in the clutter corner. Now, for those of you that are just joining us, the clutter corner is a special space in your home that you carve out. You just put a card table here, and then you come here when you want to change your relationship with stuff. Now, if you're not a member of Hoarding World, come on over. You do not have to be a hoarder to participate, but we are going through this as a group. We're going through these little lessons. We're encouraging each other. We're doing before and after pictures. It's a great chance for you to find a support group as you're changing your relationship with stuff. All right, now today we're going through a box of kitchen goods. Now, this might come from your pantry, or it might come from your kitchen, or it might actually come from a storage unit from a parent that is no longer living, or what have you. So what I have here is just a box of miscellaneous items from the kitchen. And I'm guessing we can find at least 3 of them that we're never going to use again. Now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay everything out on the table, and I'm going to see how much space it's actually taking up. Then we're going to make some decisions about it. And of the decisions we're going to make, we're going to decide, is there anything here that we want to use again? And we will reintroduce that to the kitchen for another 3 months. If at the end of 3 months we have not used it, we will do this cycle again, and we will actually donate it at that point, okay? The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to donate items that we know we'll never use again. And then number 3 is we are going to toss items that we're already done with, or we don't think anyone can ever use again. So the very first step is to lay everything out on the table so we can see it. As I unload this, I'm loading items in like categories. So I've got some great big lids that are part of what look like they go with bowls or something, containers, bowls. We've got lids, mason jar lids and gallon jug lids in a Ziploc bag. I have what look like salad container lids. And I've got a bunch of utensils. So for this, I'm going to take the bottom of the box off, and I'm going to use this as my catch-all. And that way, stuff won't go spilling out onto the floor. All right, so without judging anything, we just emptied everything out of the box really quickly, and now it's completely empty. We're ready to use this as our donation box. So I'm going to put this back here, and anything we decide we want to donate, we just separated this into some nice orderly piles, and we'll go through it right now. This is not an orderly pile. These are mixed in with the other stuff, and these are silk flowers. Speaking of silk flowers, because these are already in my hands, these don't match the decor of the kitchen, and it's okay if we get rid of these because the homeowner is not arts and craftsy at all. And while these are cute and pretty, they're not using them. These were in a box in a storage unit, so no one's using these. We're going to send those to the donation. Yay, that was easy. Easy decisions, right? Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is make the easiest of the decisions. We start with the easy decisions first because that shows us immediate progress. So these lids go to plastic bowls. And the last time we did this clean out of this family's home, we got rid of all of the bowls that went with these lids, but we couldn't find the lids. So we did not donate the lids at that time. We just donated the bowls. So we don't have any bowls that go with these now. We're going to go ahead and donate the lids. All right, that was easy. Now look, my table is almost clear. We have a bunch of these salad lids. These go to salad containers, and the homeowner did keep these containers, so they still have the containers that go with these. We're going to hang on to these lids. So I'm going to put these over here. Now we got this weird hodgepodge of plastic utensils, and this looks like something that you would like scoop out a salad with. But these are pretty inexpensively made. These look like it's possible they came from the Dollar Tree or something like that. They're not using them and probably won't. So we're going to go ahead and toss these. And this looks like a little cake thing from the store. There's a really nice one here, and this looks like a durable one. We're going to hang on to the durable one. This one is metal. We're going to hang on to that one. This one is cheap plastic, cheap plastic. Some of this has never even been used. It's still in the package, but they were not using it now either. So sometimes people buy things with the intention of using them and then they never do. It's okay to throw away, or to donate things that are new that you've never used and you never think you will. All right, these are 4 ice cubes, and you'll be lucky to pick out 1 ice cube at a time. They don't bend very well. We're gonna toss those with this other plastic stuff. More plastic utensils. More plastic utensils. This looks like it goes to a barbecue grill. We're gonna hang on to that one. This is a really nice, durable one. That's probably in the $3 to $5 range. We're gonna hang on to that. This is really flimsy. It's not quite, we're gonna toss that. We're gonna toss this. And I've got a bunch of little tiny knives. And if these were sharp and they were good, they would be inside the homeowner's drawers. Nobody gets rid of knives that are good that they're using. So I'm gonna guess that these are all have nicks, dings, cuts in them, or they're dull. And they're all cheap knives. They're not part of a nice set or anything. So we're gonna donate those. Got some chopsticks and a balloon. It's got like a little thing on it from a balloon that holds it in place. So we're gonna toss that as well. Okay, so that was how quick we organized all of this stuff. Now, I did not go through this, but I want to share this with you real quick. We've trained all of our customers to recycle things that are inside their pantry that they are going to use, like plastic and glass. The landfills are not taking plastic and glass like they used to, so we're going to reuse them if we can at all possible. The reason that I'm going to hang on to these lids is because I know that the homeowner uses a lot of the containers, and I just pulled a couple of them out so I can show you what I'm talking about. This, for example, is a pretzel container that you would buy at a discount warehouse like Costco or Sam's. Now, if you have a team and your team comes over and you have like breakfasts or snacks or things like that, or if you have an Airbnb and you use things like this for your business, my suggestion is to hang on to the container. In this particular scenario, they're using it as a holder for garbage bags or grocery bags that they're using as trash can liners so that they can recycle those a multiplicity of ways. Now, they're not using the lid for this, but the lid is inside this bag. So should they ever decide that they want to switch the purpose of this container and use it for something else, then they'll have the lid to make it an airtight container. And the reason I say an airtight container is because we recommend all of our homeowners store their noodles and things inside a container with an airtight lid. This will prevent mice from being able to get inside. Because if mice get to these packages and they can smell that there's food inside, they will chew right through the packaging. But if it's in a durable plastic container with a screw-on lid, it's airtight and it keeps rodents and bugs and things from your food. So another use for these containers is this one is used for, again, Airbnb or employee parties and things like that. This has a plastic utensil, so plastic forks, plastic spoons, plastic knives, and inside a pantry, it contains it all. So these are all not loose things that are floating all over an entire pantry, or oftentimes they get chucked inside a drawer. Then you open the drawer and there's all this, plasticware in there. This is just a great way to contain it. When you're ready for the party or a picnic, you just grab the whole container and out you go. So it makes using it as well as storing it super easy. All right, so that is our clutter corner for today. If you have questions or comments, those go in the notes below. If you're really concerned about organizing your pantry and you want to do a top to bottom, right to left sweep, I'm going to leave another video right here, and that will give you a chance to look at the whole entire pantry cleaning at once. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.